Well, it's time to get back into some more Fallout New Vegas, and I'm gonna go back to the think tank, and we're gonna do this little side quest here. Might as well do all the side quests in this area before. I think I'm gonna finish it up today. So honestly, I've been kind of fucking around a little too much. See, not you. There's Dr. 8.
I can hear your penis-tipped feet tromping around.
I don't like that sentence. I do not like that sentence. Yes, I'll take some stim packs though. There's all this shit in here I could have fucking stolen. Kind of forget about this. Kind of just
hovering? I mean, if you want.
so soon.
You are an unusual
Oh,
specimen
you.
to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis fleshed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please. So that I might be recorded
No.
for further examination.
No. We've spoken enough.
Until our next interaction.
Okay. That one freaks me the fuck out.
Have you done all we asked? If not, we will not hesitate to ask again.
What? Can you speak? Do you understand me? Did something happen to your voice module? That is too bad or good or something. I'm pretty sure you can understand me and I want some answers. Can I help this guy? Do I want to? Who are you? Yeah, sounds important, I think. I'm nice to meet you too. Double circle, a dash, whatever. Do you know anything about Dr. Morbius or the Forbidden Zone? All right, calm down. Just didn't mean to alarm you. Yeah, can you tell me about these technologies Klein wants? You sound agitated, or you're percolating, or something. A lot of or something's going on here. Tell me about the big empty. Yeah, and yeah, engaging. No need to be indignant. Was just asking a question. Crap. I'm not good at that one. All right, fuck it. Wonder if I can like use a book to boost it by one. Kind of curious. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm either gonna search and zone out and have to cut shit. Shut the fuck up.
Not, we will not hesitate.
You know, I'm thinking I'm just gonna. All right, who have I not talked to? Dr. Boreas, carefully. Boris. You're not Boris. There's oh, there he is. Boris.
The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
Huh. Animal? Did you just call me an animal?
Yes, animal. Hormones, pores, glands, all wrapped up in skin. Who knows what terrifying secrets lie beneath your epidermis?
You have those in your
Scalpels shall
brain,
tell
dude.
us your secrets, even if we must cut deep for such knowledge. I was head of my biology class at American High, you know.
I encountered your pet and ex-Satan had to kill it.
So, you put down Gabe. Thank you. A scamp, but really, his highly augmented combat programming could have proved meddlesome. In any event, thank you for putting him down. One less test subject to catalog and sort. Clearly a failure of Doggy's cybo-engineering.
I don't want to kill all of them. Never mind. We've spoken enough. Sorry, I really don't care about these characters. So this is what we're gonna do. This is now we can go to the Forbidden Zone. I'm gonna like really kind of finish playing this particular shit here. Oh, I need to go here. Big mountain. Big mountain. Hold up. There's shit I have to do in here. I took care of some things and now I can leave. Oh, wonderful.
I see you hit my robo-scorpion, will you? You won't escape me.
Robo Scorpions, away!
Destroy this.
What if I just do this? Does this work? Bat. Bat. Bat.
You're no match for science. Hit my robo-scorpion, will you? Destroy this one.
Yeah, this guy's not much. Oh my gosh, I did not notice my health was that low. I was focused on killing that I almost died. Oops. You know what? It's right here. I can just have a quick heal real quick. Okay. Now I'm good to go. I think I can just quick travel over there and that'll make my life a little bit easier. The Forbidden Zone.
Prepare to be attacked by Dr. I see you. Now I end.
Alright. Oh, shit.
The X-42 giant robo-scorpion is alive! Awaken my pet! Initiate your search and destroy protocol in the name of all that is Mobius!
No, this is Mobius. Oh, boop. Activate backup generator. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I'm in danger. I need some rat away. Does that like attack just do a shit ton of it to me? So I'm just like wasting rat away at this point. Oh. The fuck? That does not hit for me. I was not fucking around. That gun does not work. I'm not ready. I'm not energy weapon ready.
Looking for a weak, defiant to the end.
Indeed.
You'll never
This is actually really easy. That wasn't much of anything. I just made that harder than it needed to be. I'm gonna take the fucking rat away. Oh, I can't loot that? Could have sworn there's like another weapon here that I could use. Oh, protectrons. I could have probably used them, huh? I guess having like a protectron army to kind of protect you would be pretty cool. But alas, I'm fucking... I just shot it with a magnum and it worked just fine. Oh well. Don't need that anymore. Wonder what else can I loot from this place? I might as well just turn the light on. Oh, sweet, right away. Gonna need that. I kind of wondered how they did that with the rat away. I'm like, how do they use it? Do they just like put it up to like a freaking IV and they put it in you, or they just drink it? But I guess in the show it kind of showed her getting like the IV or something, or an IV line with it. I'm like, oh, I guess that does make more sense. You know what? Oh, Nuka-Cola. Wait, who am I to say no to Nuka-Cola? Alright. I guess I could take those two. Get that from Muggy. That's like... Ooh. Cool. Alright. And everything's been looted here. Okay, I think the exit's up here. I was kind of looting a little bit. Oh, sweet. More shit. I'll leave the wine. Feeling kind of whiny today. I'll leave the wine behind because I'm just so whiny. Oh. Cool. Yep. I think I found the last of it. Find samples for biological research station. You know, I think I'm just going to finish Old World Blues and I'll just do that whenever I feel like it. Honestly, it's just for this thing and I really don't use it. I don't have much of a point other than just... Oh, this is just like the think tank, but like... Oh. Oh, why am I stuck? Hello, you?
Hmm? Oh, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days.
Oh, yeah.
You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. Flying tortoises were the worst.
I
Would
totally...
you care for a mentat?
Thanks. Also, I understand.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-erific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
Taking mentats like they're fucking mints. So those are technically a drug. You aren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Or maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
Yeah, that's how it works. I can fix your monitor, but if you're getting ghost reception, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better.
Okay.
Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break.
What did you make me do? What the fuck? You creeped me the floor right, man. You don't seem aggressive by the broadcast threats to the think tank.
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
Huh. I was curious about some things. I guess time for me to go. Goodbye.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
Okay. You know what? I don't actually hate him. I actually like him better than the think tank. So I'm gonna let him live. What do I wanna level up? I like sneaking because I want to be able to steal shit. So I'm gonna put it in the sneak. There's my brain. There's my brain. I've been looking for you for 13 years.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
I would assume that my brain would sound like Stewie Griffin. This is... Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
It was like something that said, yes, I would love a cookie, actually. Hey, there's no need to be sarcastic. Meeting your own brain is a slightly odd event.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good Lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you?
Yes, running around a crater full of bizarre science experiments, hygiene is a top priority.
Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you.
Thank
Fine,
you.
perhaps now isn't the best time, but it's the principle of the thing.
Listen, you're my brain, so you'd better be more respectful.
Oh, had I? What exactly will you do if I don't? Not put me back in that cranial dungeon you call your head? Heavens forbid.
Once you're back in my head, I'll watch television. Lots and lots of television.
You wouldn't. That's inhuman.
Don't tempt me, brain.
Fine, I'll try to respect you more, sir.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't want to get reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back in my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of my own brain. Let's see. But what about the good things? What about the cool breeze in your cheek, the smell of food? Love.
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
You have it in your brain too. Isn't it true that you only feel this way because you're lacking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
So we're at an impasse. You can't feel what I feel, and I can't think the way you think.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
That's a fucking sentence if I've ever seen one. Sent to your own brain. Oh, man. I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that... I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we're separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
What do you say, brain? Join me for some more wild adventures?
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Then let's go make them share. Come on, brain, it's stomping time.
Oh, lovely. We've reached the mindless violence portion of the program. Tell me, what exactly are you, and I use the word loosely, planning?
I'm going to give them a demonstration of the physics behind the small, fast-moving chunks of lead.
Now that you mention it, I do miss that lovely rat-a-tat-boom a bit. It's just not the same without a body to feel the recoil.
I know, right?
What's the next step then?
I'll handle the brains, you stay here. You'll be more useful outside my head.
That arrangement suits me fine. Do try not to get too many holes drilled in your head, will you? I may want to drop by for sentimental reasons. Right then, you'd best be off, hadn't you? The think tank will be waiting. No, don't worry about me. When you're gone, I'll flush myself over to the sink. It's amazing how far you can get in this place with a good flush. I'll keep myself hidden in the ductwork.
The good flush.
Klein won't suspect I'm inside the dome, so he won't know the pacification field no longer works on us. I can also upgrade the sink's autodock with the procedures to reinstall your heart and spine, assuming you want all that flesh and gristle back. With any luck, I'll see you in the sink when this is all over.
Yeah, I think I'll keep what I got going because it's actually more of a buff. Why would I want to get my original stuff back? It's just like having a back that doesn't break, and I like having a heart that constantly beats. Oh shit, what happened here? Oh, that's the fucking Robo Scorpion that fucking exploded. Ooh, right away. Right. Can I... So yeah, in case you didn't notice, we're gonna commit some ultra violence. And I'm ready to commit some violence. Alright. Find awaits. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. Chasm saving. Yeah, look at that. They turned off everything. Alright. Let's get going. Man, you can tell just looking at this that they're planning something. Like, I'm not fucking stupid, dude. Whatever.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
Huh. May have noticed the pacification field is down. Guess what happens now?
A fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I... Ah! Colleagues! Think tank! Alert! Alert! We are under attack!
Oh, well, that wasn't my intention. I'm sorry about that. Trying to give you somewhat of a chance. Sorry about that. After I went all that time to get to know you all personally. Damn shame. Look, I'm gonna go trip on some Psycho. A couple of these. You know what? Medics too. I actually feel like an asshole. I actually kind of feel like an asshole.
Oh, my name was Dr. Zero.
You're going on a ride on the Gill bus.
Oops, my bad. I was trying to get my other gun, but it wasn't pulling it out for some weird reason. I'm like, why is he just sitting? Oh, okay. Where the fuck is... Do I not have stim packs? Oh. There they are. Got like 100 of these.
You're going on a ride on the Giggle bus.
The Giggle bus. Oh, I saved you for last. Wait. Dr. 8. Sorry. Doctor, get the fuck out of here. No offense. You? This one's personal.
Believe I'm dead or dying. No, wait. I am dead.
Shut up. Alright. I kind of feel guilty, but they were planning some fucked up shit. So is that was actually for the best if you killed them. I mean, that's what I'm gonna tell myself, so I can like move on from this massacre that I just did. And yeah, we're not gonna look back. We're just gonna move on.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others, which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths.
I'll get it
Perhaps that
eventually.
was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Fingers.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event.
Maybe I
After
should have
all,
killed him.
the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other.
Oh, no,
Still,
that's amazing.
this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The Biological Research Station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours.
Why do
The
you have to
guards
say it like
sent back
that?
a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
Oh, yeah,
The
that
book
one.
chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the
Seems
reason,
legit.
it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub
That's
any
great.
particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Live, laugh, toaster
Muggy
bath.
did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy, except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Appreciate your pettiness.
Old Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence. It only made him more filled with the blues than before. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names much too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years. As
Oh,
the
shit.
courier ran through the X8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them
Little
for
too
a time,
real.
until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded.
So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The
I hope they
infiltration
help and not
program in
kill.
X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after the stealth suit had left it without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
I'm
The
okay with
courier
that.
left the brain at the Big Empty. A strange thing to say, but it was the truth. Brains are less important than they may seem.
I didn't leave my
When the
brain.
courier's
What?
body finally passed, the brain was saddened. It kept on, remembering the vessel that had once contained it.
I was going to put it in later.
Even at the end, when it started to fail, however, the brain resisted going into a floating chassis like the think tank. It never said why. Perhaps it was out of respect for the courier's body. All things must come to an end, and to hang on to the past is something that's not to be undertaken lightly.
That wasn't what I
The
wanted to
think
do.
basement, filled
Oops.
with lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final, shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy. They broadcast these humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
Kinda
There is
feel
an
like a dick.
expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
I like the writing for this. All right, now this is done. You get the transportal ponder over yonder.
Please, please, please.
You can take whatever you want. Yeah, give him bugs. There you go. I'll make him happy. It's a good day for Muggy. It's a good day for me. I got this transportal ponder over yonder, and I'm ready to just conclude the video.
Nice to see you back.
Thought over. I want you back in my head. We're both stronger together.
I've come to a similar conclusion myself.
I'm sure. And you go.
All right, this shouldn't be too painful.
Shouldn't be too painful. You lost the brainless perk. You gain perk. Big brain perk. Your brain is back in your body, so sensitive events and knowledge remain. Your head still cannot be crippled. Only 10% more resistant to addictions now. Surprisingly, your damaged threshold is poop. Ooh, that's pretty fucking sweet. Well, what happens if I put the other ones back in? Hold up. I want to save and put them back in, see if I get any extra shit. Reattach your spine. Reinforced spine perk. Your spine is back in your body, but some advanced technologies remain. Your torso can now be crippled again, but your strength and damage resistance. Ooh, that's pretty fucking sick. Actually, I'll take it, dude.
If you're planning to stay,
That's actually pretty cool. Let's see. Swap body parts. Place your heart back in your chest. Your heart is back in your body, but some of the advanced technologies remain. You're less resistant to poison, and robots are only likely confused by you. 25% likely to score a critical hit now, but on the bright side, healing items cams are twice as effective. That's bad. Okay. That's fine by me.
If you know what the word proletariat means, do you know what that makes you? Well-read and erudite. For a communist.
Quiet. Alright. I think we're gonna end this by going home. Oh yeah. Done with that. I'm not sure how anyone felt about that, but it was like a lot of running around finding shit that wasn't really all that exciting. But now I can go to and from there, and that's like my base of operations. So when I get too much shit, I go like, oh, get my transporter ponder over yonder and go right over yonder there and get everything back, you know? I think that's pretty cool. Half I expect. I need to get Boon back. It's been a while since I seen the good old Boon. Wait. We gotta end this with my best friend Boon. Going back. Enemies are nearby. What enemies? All right, cool. Can I go now?
How you doing?
Hi. All right. Boon! Boon!
Is it time?
It's time. Let's travel together.
I'm ready when you are.
Let's go, brother. Let's go. All right. I think I might call it a video now. The next time you drop in, we're going to do some regular New Vegas. I feel like it's been a while since I've actually played New Vegas. Like Old World Blues. It's kind of like... sorry to say, I think Old World Blues was kind of boring. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. So, yeah. Let's get back. We're going to do some fucking around, finding out. I'll probably, like, discover shit and work from, like the left to the right. I don't know. Depending on what happens. All right. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.